For my honors government service learning project, I worked in the town clerk's office under the assistant to town clerk, Miss Diane Poole. The question I came about while interning in my honors government service learning project was, what role does the town clerk's office have within municipal government? The town clerk's office is the gateway to town government. The clerk's office plays a vital role within the organization. The town clerk's office is the custodian of the official records and documents of the town. The clerk's office registers all voters and conducts elections in strict conformance with state law. This is a picture of me and my mentor, Miss Diane Poole, processing absentee ballots. This is a picture of the official presidential election ballot. And this is a picture of an official early voting election ballot. Early voting was new this year and was a great success. This is an award that the town clerk's office won for early voting participation. These are the results from the 2016 presidential election. 81% of Weston voters participated in the presidential election. Of the 81 who voted, 40% voted early. I also filed absentee ballot applications for voters who are unable to be present the day of the election. This is an example of me helping a resident register to vote. This is what an application looks like to register to vote. The process to register a new voter uses a Massachusetts registration database. This database is a live database that is tied in with 355 communities within the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Resident registering their dog. The town clerk's office registers all dogs annually, and all dogs over the age of 6 months are required to have a current rabies certificate. Working in the town clerk's office has given me a better understanding of municipal government. Each department at the town hall is responsible for many things, but all work together. The annual census form is mailed to every household in January. The general laws of Massachusetts mandate an annual street listing of residents. Here is an example of a birth and death certificate. All cities and towns in Massachusetts are on a live database that captures all births and deaths in Massachusetts. I filed census forms, absentee ballot application, and voter registration cards. I also helped prepare the election workers for the presidential election. Weston Town Caucus is held annually in March. The purpose of the caucus is to nominate candidates for the town office. At the town caucus, there was a vote taken because there was a contested race for the school committee. Both candidates received the caucus nominee and will be on the election. The annual town meeting is held in May, the following week after the town election. At the town meeting, the Weston voters vote on the budget as well as the amendments to general and zoning bylaws. The town usually has a special town meeting in the fall. I worked at the 2016 special town meeting. I signed in voters. This is a picture of the new voting machine that the town of Weston purchased this year. The new voting machine is a state-of-the-art machine. All 4 precincts will vote at the town hall. There is 1 contested race on the ballot. The school committee race has 2 candidates but only 1 available position. Massachusetts Election Division did a trial for early voting for the presidential election. Early voting allowed voters to vote 2 weeks early before the actual election. Only registered voters were allowed to vote. Voters checked in at the clerk's office. They received a ballot and a ballot envelope. The ballots were not casted in the voting machine until the day of election. The early voting was very popular and was a great success. Almost 40% of registered voters participated in early voting. The election results are reported to the Association Press on election night. They are also reported to the Massachusetts Election Division. The town clerk's office also puts the election results on the town's website. The clerk's office interacts with many state agencies such as the Attorney General's Office of Massachusetts and Election Division Massachusetts Department of Vital Statistics. The town clerk's office has very limited interaction with the federal government. The town clerk's office communicates with the Federal Census Bureau every 3 to 5 years to generate the 10-year census, which the federal government captures in a depth analysis of each resident. The town clerk's office attends training 3 or 4 times a year to stay up to date with all the current election laws and other Massachusetts general laws that apply at the town clerk's office. Yes, most residents are willing to volunteer in and assist with the elections, whether at the polling precinct or in the office helping assist the clerk's office. I actually volunteered to check voters in at the presidential election this year. Through doing this project, I realized that the town clerk's office has a wide variety of responsibilities. The clerk's office is very professional and they respond to residents of the community as well as the state agencies.